Hi, Debbie. Let me call you back. I'm doing Havdalah.
All right, so we are live on Facebook, and why don't we do the first bracha? We'll light our candles, our Havdalah candles. So as we enter into this Havdalah service, we have our candles lit, and we have a cup of grape juice or wine, or you could do any liquid. Just the blessing will be the difference, and we say together, Hine el Yeshua tiavtach v'lo avchad ki oziv v'zimrat Adonai v'hili lishua ushavtem ma'imim asomam yinei Yeshua l'Adonai Yeshua l'amcha v'irchatech salah Adonai tzavot imanu miskav lanu Elohei Yaakov salah Adonai tzavot asher adam boteach bach Adonai Yoshia melechenu v'yom korenu. So why don't we mute everyone? Just a moment, and then we say La Yehudim Haita Or V'Simcha V'Sasam V'Yikar Kenti Yalanu Kosh Yeshuot Asav Hashem Adonai Akra Savri Chaverai, and I'm going to mute everyone. And Cantor, if you could just unmute yourself, and we will get started.
Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Bore peri hagafen, bore peri hagafen. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Bore mine vesamim, bore mine vesamim. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Bore me'orei ha'esh, bore me'orei ha'esh. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Amavdil ben Kodesh lecho, ben Or lecho sheh, ben Yisrael amim, ben Yom Hashvi'i, l'sheshet yamei hamaseh. Baruch atah Adonai, Amavdil ben Kodesh lecho. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la.
We drink a little bit of the wine or the grape juice or the liquid, and we don't drink it all. And we use some of it to put out the flame as we enter into this new week. And before we say Eliyahu Hanavi, we ask God and bless and give gratitude to God who rules the universe and who endows creation with distinctive qualities, distinguishing between the sacred and the secular, between light and darkness, between the people Israel and others, between the seventh day and the 6 working days of the week. Praised are you, Adonai, who differentiates the sacred from the secular. An important blessing, and one we actually studied a little bit today, on a side note at Shul, talking briefly about how you need the opposites. You need the opposites to really know who you are. You need the dark to see the light. You need the good to see the bad. That we rely on that so that we can get some sense of balance, some sense of where we are. Before we say Eliyahu Hanavi, I just wanted to say this week's Parsha Naso talks about the building of the tabernacle and the taking down. So we build, we take down, and we move. We build, we take down, and then we move, and so on and so forth. And it seems to go on quite a bit. But I just wanted to say that each individual, we do this on a regular basis. We build ourselves throughout the day, and then in the night, we stop and we build ourselves up through the day. And it's really important that we take a moment in the evening to reflect on the day of what we built and what we did well and what we could do better and what we don't need to do the next day. That we are constantly building, and that we are all unique individuals. And I look at that, just maybe there was this popular food show that maybe some of you know, and I think about this every time my wife Leah makes soup, is that it's always the same ingredients, isn't it? And you see these shows where they give the chefs or these amateur chefs all the same ingredients, and they say, go quickly and make something. Anyone know what I'm talking about? You've seen these shows or something like that? But my wife does this every week too. She makes a soup, same ingredients, always the same ingredients, but it always tastes a little different. And I can guarantee you, if we each and every one of us are given the same ingredients for a soup, it will, and the same amount, the same measurements and all of it, will it not always come out a little bit different if it's made by all of us? It just happens that way, that we all bring uniqueness to our day. We all bring uniqueness to our creations. We all bring uniqueness to what it is that we are building on a daily basis. But it's important for us to reflect on that uniqueness, reflect on how we build, reflect on what we created during the day, see what we did well and what we can add to the next. So when we make our own personal soup, right, when we make ourselves, that we make it the best we can, that it's ours, but that it's the best that we can do. So we now turn to Eliyahu Hanavi. We grab a partner. I got Luis and I've got Cantor next to me. My beautiful Leah is coming, and we sing together Eliyahu Hanavi.
Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimhera ve'yamenu, Yahavo Eloheinu, Imashiach ben David, Imashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi.
Yasher Koach to you, Cantor, for leading us this evening. We'll say a quick prayer. God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, protect your people Israel in their need as the holy beloved Sabbath takes its leave. May the good week come to us with health and life. Amen. Good fortune and blessing, prosperity and dignity, graciousness and loving kindness, sustenance and success, with all good blessing. And may we forgive ourselves and forgive others. And we all say amen. Please unmute yourself and wish each other a Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov, everyone.
Amazing week.
Shavua Tov.
Chag Sameach. Join us tomorrow
Chag
night at 7
Sameach.
o'clock. 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Be there. Love to see you all.
Be there or be square.
Or
Yeah.
square. Yeah. Not in a square.
More of a rectangle.
Technically, yes.
Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov. Shavua Tov.
Have a good evening, everyone.